Hey again guys, 2 videos in 1 week. Crazy, never thought I'd do it. Today I'm doing a real basic install on the R32, and this helps heaps having another old Nissan, is that the parts are actually interchangeable. So what I'm doing, I'll show you this side first. See this little rock? And if I walk around to this side, which is even worse, I'll be swapping out the door strikers. If you were ever wondering what these were called, they're called door strikers. See how this is all beat up and whatnot? Just that little rubber that's gone is what causes the play in the door. So I'm going to go to the pulsar. And I'll be swapping out, not my front door ones because they're actually good. I don't want to ruin this car as well. But I'll be swapping these ones out, which are much better, a little bit of tear in it, but I'm pretty sure you can even just flip them around so that the good rubber is on the actual hinge side. So it should be a pretty quick video. Only take me about, I don't know, 5 minutes to do, hopefully. But yeah, we'll just get stuck into it and I'll show you the little process along the way. Right, I'm only gonna need screwdrivers. Love having a fresh set. Ooh. But always take 2. If you're unscrewing something, take 2 similar sizes because you never know what it's gonna be. So I'll take them off the Skyline first. Go the bigger one, and should be able to do it one-handed, depends how tight they are. Yeah, I can get it in, there we go, easy. So just like that, I'll keep the same screws as well to put back in, so I know the thread is the right size. This one's a bit tighter. There we go. I don't want this flopping around too much, so I'm going to have to try and... Ah, it's all good. That's it. So that's one side done. I'll go and do the driver's side, and then I'll go to the 2 back doors and swap those out, put them in here, and you'll see how much the difference is. The door won't rock one bit, I reckon, but again, we'll see what happens. Maybe they won't be as good. Hopefully they both fit up. Alright, both sides are done, and watch now. No good. So I'll put the other ones in. Again, probably take me about 2 minutes and that'll be it. Oh, these are a bit tighter. Alright, that's not working. We'll get it to work, but I'll show you guys a little trick that I've learned over the years with screwdrivers and tools, handy tools. What you want to do is get a socket. I'm pretty sure that should fit. Again, I'll take 2. This, that. Bang that together. Put that on. Make sure I drop that. And I'll show you a trick with this. Just check these ones and fit first. Bit of play. No good. Perfect. So it's a bit unorthodox, but it should give me that little bit more leverage that I need just to get it out. Ready? Easy. These are a bit different. I think they're the same length, but that little washer, I think that one's a little crush washer or something, but we'll just keep the same bolts in the same car. Same thing for that. Put it in there. That's that. Easy. So what I do now, I'll take this one I just took out of the driver's side. So I don't think I will flip it, but oh, ouch. And we'll chuck it back in here. Just quickly as well, I'll show you the difference between them. Hold you with my knees. That's what I pulled out. You can see worn rubber. That's what I'm putting in. So much better. Should stop the shaking a bit when you close the door. Just the little things. It's the little things at the Skyline that matter. So I'll bang this one in and that'll pretty much be it. I'll show you how it turns out. I think it would have come out that way, but I think I might try put it in this way. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Alright. Lost my screw. There it is. So again, when you're putting these in, don't tighten them up all the way first, because you got to get that spacer plate in properly as well. Chuck in your bottom one. Semi-tighten it, get it straight, which I reckon's about there. Super hot in this garage. Alright, so let's see the test. Closes good. No shake at all. So yeah, super easy install, 4 or 5 minutes, and it even just feels better closing and whatnot. Try from the inside. Yeah, easy. Alright, well, I'll finish putting that piece of shit back together, and then I'll finish putting this piece of shit back together. Forgot to mention, if you don't have 2 Nissans, I'll put a link in the description where you can actually buy brand new parts of these. If I can't find them online, which I should be able to, they're just called door strikers. Type in your model, R32 GTST door strikers, or they're pretty generic. They'll be the exact same for the GTR or just GTS. And if you want them, buy them. I'd definitely recommend buying them because, as you can see, that's got no shake at all in it now, and it's heaps sturdier. So yeah, I'll finish off this cold pop, and I'll put the rest of this back together. This is still needing the passenger side, and I still need to put the driver's side rear door back in that one. Both sides of the car are done now. I'll show you this door as well. A lot more sturdy, and You've seen the driver one before, but it's sturdy as. And another thing, when you're working on cars, put your tools back. So easy to lose them over time if you just leave them hanging around and you go to search for stuff, that's the wrong drawer. Go to search for stuff and it's all missing. But keep everything together, and working on cars just gets that a little bit easier. Hope you enjoyed the video, quick and easy install, and give it a go. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be changing these headlights out and putting in the 78 work ones that I showed you in the last video. So yeah, anyway, have a good one guys, and I'll see you in the next one.